In this video, we'll explore what's coming up in third grade science during the second 9 weeks. We'll be wrapping up Chapter 3 and diving fully into Chapters 4 and 5. There's a lot of exciting learning ahead. Let's jump in. The second 9 weeks begins by wrapping up Chapter 3 with Lessons 3 and 4, where students explore the forces of gravity and magnetism. These lessons set the stage for deeper understanding of how forces interact and influence motion in the world around us. This lesson's vocabulary includes gravity, non-contact force, and distance. We'll also learn about magnets and the terms attract and repel. At the end of Chapter 3, students explore the forces that shape motion. They'll learn how gravity pulls objects toward Earth, how magnets can attract or repel without touching, and how these forces affect the world around us. Students continue with hands-on investigations. In Lesson 3, students will demonstrate and describe how gravity affects light and heavy objects. In Lesson 4, students will explore how the strength of a magnet's pull changes based on the thickness of the material. Chapter 3 ends with a performance task where students design a swing that does not require pushing and pulling legs, perfect for integrating engineering practices. Next, we move into Chapter 4, where students are introduced to the concept of energy, what it is, where it comes from, and how we use it in our everyday lives. We wrap up the 9 weeks with Chapter 5, which focuses on mechanical energy, energy related to motion. Students will explore how speed and energy are connected through engaging activities and experiments. In this chapter, students will explore how light, sound, and thermal energy are part of our everyday lives. They'll discover how energy helps us cook, see, stay warm, and even enjoy music. These big ideas help students connect science to the world around them. Students are introduced to essential vocabulary like light, sound, and thermal energy. They'll learn to recognize energy in everyday items like lamps, stoves, and musical instruments. Each lesson includes a hands-on investigation to bring learning to life. In Lesson 1, students will go on a light hunt to explore how different light sources affect their classroom. In Lesson 2, they'll identify and record sound sources around the school. Finally, Lesson 3 lets them explore how thermal energy impacts their daily routines. Don't forget, assignments and detailed activity videos are available in your teacher portal. In Chapter 4's performance task, students will create an informational booklet that defines each type of energy and provides examples of how and where we use them in everyday life. You can find detailed instructions for this activity in the Chapter 4 guide located in the second 9 weeks folder. In Chapter 5, students will explore mechanical energy and how it affects motion and speed. They'll observe how mechanical energy is used to move objects and identify factors that influence how fast or far something moves. This chapter supports TEKS 3.6a and 3.6b, focusing on observing patterns in motion and how energy impacts movement. Chapter 5 introduces important vocabulary that helps students describe and understand motion. Words like mechanical energy, motion, object, and speed will support their exploration of how energy affects the movement of objects. Just like in previous chapters, each lesson features a hands-on investigation to make learning meaningful. In Lesson 1, students will draw a familiar setting and show how mechanical energy is at work in that environment. In Lesson 2, they'll explore how energy, speed, and distance affect the motion of a ping pong ball. You can find full instructions for both activities in your teacher portal. For the performance task, students will design a sled that can travel over land instead of snow. This project helps them explore the relationship between speed and mechanical energy. Using materials like cardboard, bottle caps, and skewers, they'll build sleds adapted to roll on different surfaces. Trial and error is encouraged as students apply real-world engineering practices. Teachers are encouraged to begin collecting recyclable materials ahead of time to ensure students have what they need to build and test their designs. Learners are supported through tools like sentence stems and visual aids. Also, teachers can access and assign helpful curriculum resources such as TEKS Refresh and LearnSmart. For enrichment, students can research and explore specific topics for each chapter, join the ebook club, or complete iReady activities, keeping every student engaged and growing. At the end of each chapter, students will complete a curriculum-based assessment to demonstrate their understanding of key concepts. To support both teachers and students, we have two valuable resources available: the TEKS Assessment Guide, which aligns directly with state standards, lesson reviews from McGraw-Hill, offering targeted practice and reinforcement. These tools help ensure students are prepared and confident as they move through each unit. Thank you for joining us today and for your continued dedication to our students' learning journey. Your commitment to engaging instruction, meaningful assessments, and hands on exploration makes a lasting impact.